questions. You're getting a lot of questions today.
There's actually a lot of questions.
I love them because they're all different.
They are different.
So Marlene is happy when they're all different, including this one. Can I take a cutting from this rose bush here and get roots to grow?
Okay, so obviously that picture is not from today. That looks like a nice warm day. So nice. But yes, roses are quite easy to take from cuttings. You want to do spring growth. So when you see, round, start leafing out at the end of February, but wait a little bit. You want to do about a 4-inch cutting of the new growth. If there's a bud on it, you could cut the bud off. And I like to start roses in a 50% mix of vermiculite and perlite. You could do straight perlite. You could buy small bags at nurseries, put it in a pot, do multiple cuttings because not all cuttings will take. And you could put that pot in a baggie and make it like a little greenhouse, or you could just sort of mist it periodically. Keep it inside in a bright sunny windowsill. You don't want to put it outside in full sun, or you could do outside in sort of a shady area. But that's the best way to root roses. And if you get a little bit of rooting hormone at the nursery, that will help it along as well. But do the new growth in spring about 3 to 4 inches.
She said to root them.
Here we go.
I've got no roots.
Oh, a dance break?
It's your theme song.
And I never hear it. Oh, she can't hear it. Can
Dance. Thank you. I need to get that out of my system. All right.
That's my digging moves.
That's good. Second question. Dug up from the neighbor's yard and put it in a bucket. I'm not sure exactly what this is.
That's a bird of paradise.
Okay. Oh, bird of paradise. And how and when should we transplant it?
So it's in a bucket. You've dug it up. And so you could put it in the ground right now. Here's the thing. You never want to work really wet soil, especially if you have clay soils. So wait for the rains to pass. Wait for the soil to dry out if you have clay soil. And you know it's not good to dig in. If you stick a shovel in there and you hear that sound, that sucking sound, that means the soil is saturated, and wait for it to dry out. Bird of paradise, super easy to grow. You want to dig a hole no wider than the roots, I should say twice the size of the roots, no deeper than the root ball, and just backfill it with native soil. It could go into a large pot, and all you need to do with pruning is just remove the lower dead leaves, and that's it. They do really well in a tiny bit of afternoon filtered sun if it's up against a wall, but other than that, they need more sun than most people give them to bloom.
I had no idea it was that easy.
Oh, super easy. Gardening's super easy. Just do it.
We got particular plants.
Things die and then you try again, and then die and you try again, and that's gardening.
There you go. Question number 3. I can't get these to root ever.
Yes. So that is a Cheffa, an umbrella tree, which is a house plant. Now I would go smaller. Those are large cuttings. And when I mean smaller, I would go up to where maybe you only have 2 nodes, and nodes are where growth occurs and leaves come out. So you want 1 node at least below the soil and at least 1 node above with just 1 or 2 leaves. That's it. So the larger the cutting, the harder it is to root and keep alive with most plants, unless you have greenhouse conditions. So you could do maybe 4 nodes on that. So cut it, and once again, stick it in perlite.
Where would you cut it?
What was that?
Where would you cut it? Okay, let's pretend here.
You have keep going down.
Here?
I could barely see. Remember, I got my eyes fixed in there.
On the right side of the stem? Or would you
right
show a
below.
leaf?
You want to always prune right below a set of leaves. That's your node. Remove those leaves. Anything below the planting medium is going to have the leaves removed, and you want at least 1 leaf above. So yeah, right around that area.
Right here. In the middle.
Yep, right there. Perfect. Or even 1 above. And I would do a pot of perlite, and same idea. Put a baggie over it, keep it moist. Not necessary, but it helps with moisture.
I always say, yay, cuttings, free plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Marlene the Plant Lady on Facebook, Instagram, Flower Power Garden Hour. Believe it or not, she put a new podcast up.
Once my husband Joe puts it up today.